What's up, guys? This is Huey Productions. They're doing H&C video diaries. I'm just waiting for C to get here. She's finally in Georgia. We're about to go to a restaurant called Marlowe's. We're about to film in the span of 2 days since we couldn't do the other part. And we are going to do a review over the new Ted Bundy movie with Zac Efron. I've heard mixed reviews, so I'm kind of skeptical about it. I saw the documentary on Netflix and I liked it a lot. So let's get it. Tell me why they are building I don't know if you all can see that, building a hotel next to my apartments. I just don't understand that. They can tell me why they are building a hotel next to apartments besides money. I would like to know. Just tell me in the comments below. We are at Marlowe's right now. I don't know if you can hear me. Is it good? So we're filming an iPhone. I didn't bring my camera. It's kind of dark in here. I'm ordering the prime rib French sandwich. This is actually my second time in here this week, which is embarrassing. And see what are you getting?
I am getting the tavern wings. We're about to get hit.
We just got out Marlowe's.
I love the update. I'm driving, of course. Always. Because Houston's a little princess and wants to be shown everywhere.
But at least I dressed up. I said, dress nice, and she comes out with a t-shirt.
Hey,
and yours.
Huey Productions.
Oh Lord, the sun is bright. And I'm very pale.
That's cute. Oh wow, look how white you are. Touch the screen. Right now, it's just embarrassing because I wore my work clothes, you know, t-shirt and some running shorts, and Houston's wearing a little polo. I thought he would change to like match the vibe, but no, he didn't. It's not my fault. I get to work from home.
Shout out to the vibe. He had his first kid, little girl.
Oh, she's so cute. Oh my gosh, but both of us are in Georgia. We live here officially. Yay!
Surprise!
Update, it's now 3 weeks later from the last video.
Oh yeah.
We've moved. I've moved. Yeah. So,
I don't know if you all have been following our journey. Our vlogs are mostly
eating.
Number one, eating.
We at least showed you the restaurant this time. Past times we haven't, but
no,
we're good. Most of the time we're low budget.
Low budget.
Low budget.
The check was expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you've been following our journey, the first vlog we did Tennessee Theater and Bobbaloo's. Okay, instead of a recap, tell them.
We'll link it below, and you can go watch each and every single one of them.
I don't know if you all can see this, but that's a Tesla. Probably the basic model.
A Tesla. Ooh, the words are so small I can't see. Model X.
Oh, Model X, nice. That it's the weekend.
I know, we made it. Another week.
Ooh, another week.
Day by day, week by week. And before you know it, it's Christmas again.
I don't think you should be too worried about Christmas.
Well, I've already started a Christmas list. I've gotten ideas.
Christmas list, and it's what? Not even the summer.
2019. We're ready for you.
2020. Another exciting thing, since we like to do our dates with the food, we got our hands on this little guide from Creative Ryan, and it's 17 abandoned locations in and around Atlanta. So there's some iconic places people know, abandoned bridges, abandoned car shops. So it's really cool. We're gonna do a series about that.
Do you have your keys with you?
Yeah. What do y'all think?
This is how Houston makes the tissue paper fluffy.
Hey, at least it's not your Valentine's gift that was weeks late. Well, I mean, not weeks late. The card was months late, probably.
There you go.
Look at that. That's nice.
Hey!
So we just got done watching the Ted Bundy movie, starring Zac Efron. We're just gonna give an honest review, filming wise, story wise. See, what is your thoughts on this?
It was a really slow start. The first 20 minutes, I really wasn't into it. But it really got better towards the end. It got more dramatic and everything. The story picked up. But it was hard for me. I wasn't sure if I was going to finish it because I'm someone, if I'm not into it, I don't want to watch it. More professional. Got my robe off. Got a jacket on. But yeah, so it was a slow start. We watched the first 20 minutes last weekend. And I wasn't sure if I was going to be into it. Because I'm that type of person. It's really hard for me to get into shows. Like any show, if any show that's out there that you like and you ask me if I've seen it, probably not. Any movie that you enjoy, that you like and you've watched, I probably haven't seen it. It's just really hard for me I'm really picky about what shows I watch and what movies I watch. So this was a really slow start, and if something's slow, I'm out of here, peacing out, not for me. But I stuck with it because of the whole Ted Bundy thing. So it does get better. So if you're like that, it does get better. You get more into it. But I 100% believe, though, if you don't have a background knowledge of Ted Bundy, or if you haven't watched the documentary series on it, you wouldn't probably understand the timeline or what was going on at all. So I would recommend watching this Ted Bundy documentary series, or researching or following up and doing getting your own background knowledge on it before, because this movie is told kind of from the standpoint of his girlfriend Liz. So the timeline jumps around a lot, and you don't see, like, Ted Bundy's side, I guess, right? You would say? Yeah, you really don't see Ted Bundy's side. You're just seeing Liz's side, and it jumps from year to year, this action to this action. You're like, oh my gosh, I don't know what's going on. So yeah, you'll definitely have to watch the documentary series or do your own research about it.
Okay, my review from the filming side. I like the shots, close-ups. There's a lot of emotion with the close-ups. There was a lens or a filter that they were using that I wasn't a fan of, that created light streaks, like an anamorphic. The colors were nice.
See, and I paid zero attention to any of that. Houston is the one that cares.
But yes, as what C described, is very all over the place. And I would advise to watch the Netflix documentary I think that gives you the most information, and there's tons of books and other information about Ted Bundy. Fun fact, when you watch this movie or see the documentary, it was actually the first time they televised in a courtroom. And now sometimes they do that, sometimes they don't, but that was major.
Yeah, so the whole drama about them casting Zac Efron as the role of Ted Bundy, with about how his looks are, and I guess, what do you call it? Not over-sexualizing.
It was sexualizing.
Well, I guess having essentially a hot guy playing a serial killer and all of this, but I think it was fitting because he's dead now. That was Ted Bundy. He was someone who was charming. He was someone who was handsome. They called him Hot Bundy, for crying out loud. So I don't think that, in my opinion, I don't think that having Zac Efron cast in the role of Ted Bundy was necessarily a bad thing.
Well, when the documentary came out, people were calling him Hot Bundy, and Netflix was getting mad and idolizing
that's the word, not sexualizing, idolizing a serial killer, someone who's crazy out of his mind. You watch the documentary or you read anything up on about it, that's pretty much what happened back then during the trial in the 70s. Like, girls are showing up to the courthouse because they're like, there's no way this guy killed like over 30 women. But it just really shows that you don't know who anyone is. Doesn't matter how good looking they are, how charming that they are, they could have a dark side, which is scary. So
be safe out there.
Be careful. Watch where you're going. Look both ways for crossing the street.
Always drop your location to 2 or 3 friends if you...
Yes. Oh my gosh. Drop a pin, honeys. Oh, we're going to the mall tomorrow. We're going to Perimeter Mall tomorrow.
Oh yeah, tomorrow is the mall, so we'll see y'all tomorrow.
Yeah. I'm gonna get some little sunglasses. Houston got me a little gift card, a big gift card, for my birthday to Sunglass Hut. So we're gonna go pick out some sunnies.
And that mall has 2 sunglass huts.
Oh my gosh, yeah, it has 2 Sunglass Huts. Like, why?
We'll see y'all tomorrow.
Happy Sunday.
Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there.
So we're just out looking for a chair.
The quest for a chair.
It's on. But Houston needs a new chair for his office. So we are now on the way to go look at sunglasses for me. Houston was, like we said, Houston was nice enough to get me a little sunglass gift card.
Hut.
You found it?
Head northwest on Lake Heights Circle.
This one only got a 3 out of 5 stars, so...
So, crossing our fingers. But we got Houston a chair. We found it at Sam's Club. It's a little lazy boy. So, we spent about 2 hours today driving around doing that. So now we're going to go do something for me. Equal opportunity here in this relationship. Also, last weekend we went and saw Jersey Boys musical play. So we are listening to Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons.
In half a mile, turn right onto the Collin Parkway Northwest.
Have
work too.
At work. No, but the play was super, super good. We had, Houston's dad got us seats, like literally, like right in the pit.
The second row.
Second row from the stage. Like you probably, if you stood up, you probably could touch them. They were super close. So it was really, really good.
My neck's even more messed up from the play.
Houston complains about his neck one more time. No, I'm just kidding. But no, he was a little uncomfortable during it. But
A little.
yeah.
Wasn't bad.
No, but
Last time we went to play, which was in January, during intermission, a lady passed out.
oh my gosh, yeah.
downstairs.
Yeah, a lady passed out in the bathroom. Oh my gosh, tell them about your bathroom experience this time when we went.
Oh, so there's two lawns, the female restrooms on this side, and then the male restrooms north side. And of course the women's restroom was a little too busy because there's the stalls. So I'm standing in line and I'm washing my hands, and this lady goes, she walks in, she's standing in the guy's lane, she walks in, she's like, is there any more stalls open? And someone's like, yeah. And then the guy that was working in the bathroom was like, well, that's very unusual. And the song that we were listening to is Walk Like a Man. And some guy was standing next to me, he said, well, she's walking like a man today. And the guy just shook his head.
In 1.2 miles, turn.
The opening is something love.
Yeah.
What a love or something. That was the opening.
No, but the guy's singing, he sounds, the way he had to use his vocals to sound like Frankie Valli. You could see the strain, like on the side, we were so close, you could see how he was like straining his mouth. Well, not straining, but like utilizing his like vocal cords and everything, and how he had to shape his mouth to sound like him. But it was really cool, it was really good.
Really cool, really good.
Really cool, really good.
You with your new sunglasses. Happy birthday.
Thank you. Am I cute?
Always cute.
But sunglass trip was a success. I got $30 off because these are polarized. But thanks so much, you guys, for hanging out with us this weekend. We're just gonna head back to my house, have some din-din, and then Huey P is hitting the road back to his place. But yeah, we just had a chill weekend this weekend, so that was really nice. And
in Georgia.
And in Georgia, and he didn't have to leave at like right after church. So it was really nice, and we just spending the day together. So yeah.
Until next time.
Till next time. Ooh, next video we are, what are we doing? Tell him, Houston.
We are going to the Renaissance Fair.
We are going to the Renaissance
Either
Fair.
on Memorial Day or that
weekend. Yeah. So, okay, car. But yeah, so we have some exciting things planned. So yeah, we'll see you next time.
Until next time, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe if you like this video.
Yes. Give us all the love and support.
Well, have a great week.
Smoochies. Bye-bye.